how do we get things done? We know exactly what we need to do to be better, to achieve all the goals that we have, but we just never do anything about it. We just keep thinking about it, and we wake up and we're like, well, maybe tomorrow we'll do it. To solve this problem, I dove really deep into how to actually make a plan and then carry the plan out. To apply this to dropshipping, plan out your strategy for your store. So in order to do this, you need to know what is the end goal. So let's say that you want to make $10,000 a month. For every $100 you spend, you make back $300 of total revenue. For every $300 you make, $100 of that goes to product cost. All right, so that leaves you with $100 left of profit, right? So if you have $300 daily of total revenue, you have $100 of profit. So now we'll take that ratio and we'll just put it in for how much total revenue you need to actually make to make that $10,000. For $30,000 of revenue, you'll be making $10,000 of profit. So if I need to make $30,000 of revenue, how much do I need to make daily? And you can break that down and you'll see that you need to make $1,000 days. So 1K days to make $10,000 a month. And that is again with $350 of ad spend and product costs. Let's get started. Now we're gonna write down 20 ideas on how we can make $10,000 a month. Now it doesn't even have to be Shopify store related. It could be anything related, honestly. Like it could be going door to door, selling something for $20. You could sell 50 of them. The first 10 are gonna be super easy to write, but then as you get past 10, you're gonna start thinking more and you're like, oh wow, this is actually kind of hard, but that's where the magic happens. So you write down your ideas, and then once you get to that 20th idea, a lot of the times it's going to be the best idea. And of course, it could be the first idea. It could be whatever you feel most drawn towards. But for me, the 20th idea was just take action. Like that was just, it was so simple. It wasn't even really like a thing, just a broad goal. Just take action, like just do it.
Just do it!
So then once you take those 20 ideas, you're gonna take them and you're gonna put them onto a new list. You're gonna take one of your favorite ideas, the one that you really are most passionate about, and you're just gonna break it down into a question. For this example, we're just gonna use how will I grow one of my brands into a very well-respected and valuable brand. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna list another 20 things underneath that you know will help you grow your brand into a well-respected and valuable brand. So the first one could be, I answer all my emails daily. The second one could be, I offer returns and they can send it back to my house. It's important that you write this in the first person, where it's I answer or I do or I have. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So what you can do is actually you can trick your mind into thinking it. Because if you think about it, you could think about a memory that you had 10 years ago. You were giving your grandma a present. And you can see that, like you can picture that in your mind, that you're giving your grandma the present. So now you can take that and you can imagine yourself receiving a $10,000 check. How can your mind tell the difference? How does it know if it's real or if it's just something that you created in your head? Your subconscious mind reacts as if that was just a memory that you're thinking of or remembering. So that's why it's important to kind of put that into perspective, because it gets your mind thinking about all these different things. It unlocks another spectrum of thought that can help you get to your goals that you want to get to. So what you're now going to do is you're going to take those 20 things and you're going to turn them into questions. How can I answer my emails daily? How can I offer returns and send it back to my house? How can I have more products on my store? How can I have a cleaner looking storefront? And you just turn those into questions and you answer those in detail. This is where you put in the most detail. This is where you go in and you're like, okay, I can answer my emails daily by setting 2 30-minute intervals daily. So I'll answer my emails for 30 minutes in the morning. I'll answer my emails for 30 minutes in the evening. It is possible, and you can fit these things into your day. Once you finish all of this, go ahead and put in to a list of things and tasks that you've answered in your question. Like, okay, so at 8 a.m. I'm going to answer my emails, 8 to 8:30. like all those things where you can break them down into specific tasks because you know what they are. It's just finding the time to do them, and you'll never find time, so you have to make time. And then from there, you just break it down, and all of a sudden you have a really awesome action plan. You have a task list that you can actually apply and put into your calendar, and you'll start to realize that you're slowly chiseling away at your goals. And as you get those items done, you can refine them too. You can turn one of your answers into even more questions. That's all the better. The more questions you ask yourself, the more ideas you can create, and the better your brand will perceive, and as a result, the more money you're gonna make. Just do it. And that's how you write your goals, plan them, achieve them, and get the dreams that you've always wanted. If you have any questions, just comment them down below. And thanks for watching.